A train plank, fighting over bunk beds and banana. BTS has been living together since their debut and has a deep bond. They also fight because they are on good terms. However, people may be curious about what caused the fight. There are several episodes about BTS quarrel. This article will introduce 3 carefully selected episodes. Some of them have a thought about childish things, which is laughable. Now, let's look at the episode of BTS quarrel. It's an episode when they were young, but they were like small kids fighting, which may make you smile. Quarrels fighting over bunk bed. Quarrels is a combination of Jimin and Tete, and if you simply describe that relationship between the two, it's like a best friend you feel free about. They went to the same high school and has been a good friend since they were trainee. You can say that they know and trust each other deeply. There is an episode which the Coos had a fight over a bunk bed when they were living together. It is said that J-Hope, Jimin, and Tete were roommates and the 3 played games every day. In 2021, BTS appeared on a famous Korean variety show, You Quiz on the Block. The MC asked about a fight episode, and Jimin began to share the story when he and Tete fought over a bunk bed. The room had one bed for a person to sleep in and a bunk bed. Coos gave the bed for one to J-Hope, who was older than them. When deciding who was on the top or below on the bunk bed, Jimin gave the lower bed to Tete because he thought it was easier for him to climb in. This was from Jimin's kindness. 6 months later, Jimin wanted to sleep on the lower bed and suggested it's about time to exchange places to Tete. But Tete said, I thought you wanted the top, and we had a terrible quarrel, Jimin recalled. He went on explaining that there was an air conditioner right in front of me when I was in bed. The wind would hit me directly in the summer. But when Jimin realized that Tete was not going to change his mind, he thought, is he crazy? And they started to fight. It's not a big deal when I think about it now, and I think there were other ways to change the position, said Jimin. It's proof that he has grown up. It seemed that there was a lot of small quarrels between them because they are the same age, but it was an episode that made me laugh because of such a really tiny reason. Speaking of the quarrel, of course, the dumpling case is also famous. It's the episode that appears in the lyric of their song Friends. They had a fight about whether to eat dumpling before practice or after. It was as small as the bunk bed case. Tete, who was hungry, told his manager, I want to eat dumplings. The dumpling that the manager ordered came, but it was during practice time. Jimin told Tete, let's eat after practice. But Tete insisted that he was hungry and should eat now and then practice afterwards. They got into a fight because the other members were practicing. They were told to go outside and fight and got kicked out. I think the members also thought it started again. Tete refers to this incident as I was young. Maybe he was obstinate at that time. Although close fight, it is probably because they were close and best friends. J-Hope outrages over banana. J-Hope is usually cheerful and always laughing. It's hard to imagine him getting angry. However, in the past, J-Hope got angry with Jungkook. One day, Jungkook got an assortment of fruits from an army. For BTS, who just made their debut, gifts are valuable and very gratifying. It was Jungkook who received the assortment of fruits, but the members ate and fruits were disappearing quickly. Jungkook thought, I can't let them eat all. and he said to J-Hope, who were eating bananas, "Don't eat, they were for me." J-Hope threw the banana in his mouth towards Jungkook. "I feel really sorry when I think about it now. I was really childish," J-Hope recalls. They were all young then and hungry no matter how much they ate. But is it true that J-Hope got angry for a childish reason? It was surprising that J-Hope, who is always smiling brightly, has such a history. Tete and Jin's plank in the train. While traveling in Bon Voyage in 2016, Tete and Jin started to fight in the train. The reason for the quarrel was that Tete got on train and leaving his bag on the bench. The bag had all the members' things, including the ticket. RM started to contact the embassy in English to confirm. Jin scolds Tete for forgetting his bag and says Tete and the writer must remain. Tete replied, "Are you shooting this now?" and started to talk about not shooting the show. Tete said, "Is this shooting now? We've been arguing all this time." Jin got angry at this and spat out, "You forgot the bag. Why do you take it out on us?" J-Hope sitting next to Tete is silent, but has a worried expression. When Tete cried, "If so, I'll go home," Jin replied, "You can go home, goodbye." And Tete left his seats and went somewhere. Uneasy silence fell over the car. Jimin was tearing his hair out, and Jungkook sat nervously straight on his back. The members actually knew that the staff had collected the bag that Tete had forgotten and were just planning to surprise Tete. However, Tete got angry than they expected, so the members were a little surprised. J-Hope, Stefan, and Jimin and Jungkook panicked. Just as the members thought Tete was really angry, Tete reappeared with a bag he had forgotten. It was a surprise that the members had set up Tete, but Tete knew that the staff had collected the bags. Tete had noted the plank, but pretended not to. 10 minutes before the drama, Tete left his seats and went to the director. It is obvious that the members are acting. Isn't this a double surprise? Nam Joo-hyun was exaggerated, and the only normal thing is the position of Ho Suk-hyun, who was silent. So, I will suddenly shout, "I'm going home." It was a complicated plank, but Jin and Tete's acting made the viewers feel uncomfortable. In the end, I introduced you to the BTS Fight episode. How was it? They seem to fight over the smallest things because of their usefulness. Now, I think that members has matured and fights less.